White bass. White bass. Got on my combat boots. Look at them bad boys. Reason is, it's combat fishing day. The white bass are running full tilt at this spillway that I'm at. And there's about 500 people here, all chasing them just like me. All looking for the same thing. But we're gonna win. Because I got my combat boots. Let's go get some white bass.
40,000 miles over here to see what them pretty little lips gonna do to me, baby. But every single time that I come around, it seems you got another man trying to keep you down, baby. Well, you might think you're driving me insane, but I made the game that you're trying to play. You know, I think you maybe ought to know this ain't my first rodeo. I've been around long enough to know.
We're starting out good right away this morning. First cast, first crappie, little guy. You can see the people are just lined up this morning, man. Lined up. Look at all of them. Everybody's after a golden wiper, except for me. I want some crappies, some walleyes. Lots of people out here today. It's like every day this time of year. Makes it hard, but you remember why they're here is because the fish are here. Oh, there's one. This is like another crappie. No. Bass. Largemouth. You can see a lot of those in here. I guess I caught one largemouth yesterday. I don't think I got it on camera. Little guy. Little guy. Find something a little bigger here. Those crappies just school right along the edge of these rocks. These rocks go out about 6 or 8 feet where it's real shallow, and then they immediately drop off into the canal channel. So if you can get your bait working just right over the edge of that drop off, then those fish are usually pretty eager to bite, because any of them that are up on that rock edge are feeding for sure. Another nice crappie on. This one's a little better than the last one, but still not a giant. I love little crappies, man. You're gonna see me chase a lot of fish on this channel, but the fish that has my heartstrings is crappies. There's a time in my life when I used to fish a lot of bass tournaments, and I've been known to hit a brush pile bass fishing in the middle of a tournament and all of a sudden find out there was crappies in there and completely stop bass fishing in the middle of a tournament to catch crappies. Never feel bad even for a second about it. It's the right thing to do. When you find crappies and they want to bite, you stop whatever you're doing and you catch them. That's the rule. Hooked up again. What do we got this time? A little white bass. Little white bass. I saw them schooling out there, so I figured that's what it was, but thought I had to catch one just to make sure. These little guys up there blasting bait. Didn't take long to hook up. Schooling fish are fun to catch like that, though. There's another fish. What do we got? Another white bass? Is this a big crappie, or what do we got? Another white bass. Still a little guy. Oh, that's a little wiper, I think. Man, when It is small, it's hard to tell. Hard to tell. Little guys. Should be keeping those for bait, but still lots of fish busting around in here. This is where the feed is, man. There are schools of shad everywhere, every size. Everything's in here eating them. Every fish in this lake is piled in here for one reason, just for the shad. Get it? It's like if there is a month of the year when they fill the park full of cheeseburgers and pizzas, everybody would be there too. So getting ready for the cold season. Oh, fish on. What do we got here? Oh, this feels like a crappie again, maybe. Oh, maybe not. Now he's kind of acting like a little white bass or something. Yeah. Little schools of wipers and white bass, baby ones, packing up in here. That'd be supreme flathead bait, man. Not like me to throw. I think I got another little white bass or a wiper hooked up here. Yep. Oh man, that's definitely bait sized. Yeah, we gotta keep some of these guys. I'm gonna go grab another rod and my bucket. I'm catching a lot of bait here, but I should be safe. Well, now I got my bait bucket, my other rod. Let's see if I can get bait. Looks like bait to me. Holy cow, man. You can gulp that thing too. What I'm after. Might have to bring my bucket all the way down. That's a dangerous scenario, but otherwise I'm going to be running up and down a lot. I don't know if there's any way. I don't think I'm going to try it. Seems like a good way for me to fall and drop my bucket.
Rodeo. I've been around long enough to know there's some things you can't take back. There's some things you just got to let go. Well, I ain't got time to change your mind, 'cause the bus is a humming. Are you staying? Are you coming? Come on, baby. Change your mind, 'cause the bus is a humming. Are you staying? Are you coming? Yeah. Well, you might think you're driving
this time. This is not a little 3-incher. Probably in trouble on 4-pound line here. He's not going to be a huge fish, but he's more than what this rod wants for sure. This is my bait rod. It's a super tiny rod and reel. Extra ultralight. It's probably only a 2-pound fish. But yeah, there he is. There he is. Just a couple pound fish. But man, they feel giant on this setup. Awesome. Well, that was fun. Nice white bass. Beautiful fish. Really want to get a jig with some gulp and work around for some walleyes on the bottom out there, but the way these little white bass are schooling, I feel like I need to get them while I can, because They won't do that all day. Eventually here they'll disappear. There's something. Oh, it's got some shoulders on it for a little guy, whatever it is. Oh, it's a nice crappie. Nice crappie. He's pretty aggressive for a crappie, man. Usually they don't hit like that, but he did. Nice little guy. Getting closer to eating. I think we have a good age class coming up that next year are going to be some really nice crappies. 'Cause last year, oh, there's another one. I don't think that's a crappie. Last year all those crappies were tiny. Could not get a bucket size or a eating size crappie to save my life. This is not a crappie though. If it is, it's a big one. Nope. Another little wipey guy. A bunch of them. This year, all those crappies I could not blaze off of if I was after them hard. Get back out there. It looks like there's a school of bait right there. Oh, got smacked. There we go. Bigger than bait again, but not as big as the last one. They run up into this current seam. Oh, not bigger than bait. He's perfect bait. Got something that is not happy to be hooked. Down on the bottom on a gulp minnow. So it could be just about anything. It'd be awesome if it was a big old walleye, but not really acting like it. Acting more like a white bass or a wiper. So we will see here soon, I presume. Presume we will anyway. Yeah, a wiper. Not a giant, but definitely the biggest one of the day. Definitely my biggest one of the day so far. Well, that was a good change up. I can get them without soaking me and you guys. There we go. That's decent. A little bit bigger fish. Gnarly. It's a minnow eating machine right there is what that is. And what I did there is I noticed that I wasn't seeing as many schooling on the top, so I put on a gulp on a jig head. Let it sink out there. Lighter line. Heavier rod. I think this is 8-pound line on a medium action rod with a really quick tip on it. What I usually use for walleyes. Kind of what I was hoping that a walleye would pick up out there, because I know they got to be running in here as well. Trying to get one all excited and bothered because they're delicious and I'd love to eat one. If I could catch one big one, that would definitely feed me and the wife. So kind of what we're messing with right now, see if we can get it going on. But that wiper had different ideas for my walleye bite. Oh, there's something else again. Oh, let go. Wasn't quick enough on this one. There we go. Fish on again. Feels like kind of the same thing again. And another wiper, maybe not quite as big this time. There could be something else. Oh. A little bit bigger white bass, it looks like. Nice white bass. Definitely, if you're fishing for white bass, one like that is what you're after. These don't get a whole lot bigger than that one. Beautiful fish. Good fighter. Might be onto something here. The shad may have moved down a little deeper and the fish might have followed him. So far so good. Let's keep going. Get it down there by the bottom. It seems like we get picked up pretty quick. There's another one. I think we have found something here. We have found something going on here. Every cast so far I'm hooked up. And they're better fish for sure. Got them going on now. Got them going on now. That's a big white bass right there. I think. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. It's a big old white bass to me. It's a good one. Anywhere you go, that's a good one.
Well, I've been around long enough to know that there's some things you can't take back. Some things you just got to let go. Well, there's some things you can't take back. Lord, some things you just got to let go. Oh, you gotta let go.
Well, that was exciting. You know, I knew we'd come out here and catch some white bass because the run is on full till, but I didn't expect the crappie. I know that there's always wipers mixed in with white bass, so that was kind of fun. Yeah, I even made it up to the flathead spot at one point, and there just wasn't a lot going on. No flatheads up in there. Matter of fact, there weren't as many wipers up there as there are usual either. But we had fun, man. We smoked the white bass. We caught some really nice crappies, a couple bass. It was a good morning. Yeah, I'm glad you guys got to come along with me. Combat fishing will go for a while now. These guys will be lined up here. Won't be more than a month, and the walleye will be up here, so we're gonna stick with it here for a while. Thanks for coming with me. Smash a like, subscribe, and ding the bell. White bass.